Close your eyes for a moment and picture the night sky, not as you see it today, but as it appeared to ancient eyes thousands of years ago. Imagine a world where the stars weren't just distant lights, but living guides, whispering cosmic secrets. What if the wisdom of the universe was etched into ancient texts, waiting for us to rediscover its profound truths? For generations, we've gazed at the heavens, driven by an insatiable curiosity. But long before the invention of telescopes, before modern science began to unravel the cosmos, a civilization in ancient India was already charting the celestial dance with a precision that might make you pause and wonder. They didn't just see dots of light, they saw a grand interconnected story unfolding above them. A story that shaped their lives, their rituals, and their very understanding of existence. How could they have known so much so long ago without the tools we consider essential today? This question has puzzled scholars for years, and the answer, when we piece it together, suggests a depth of observation and insight that is truly remarkable. It's like finding a hidden map to the universe in the most unexpected place. A map drawn by those who listened closely to the whispers of the cosmos. At the heart of this ancient cosmic understanding lies the Rigveda, one of humanity's oldest literary treasures. This isn't just a collection of hymns. It's a window into a time when the universe was perceived as infinite, a boundless expanse of creation. And within its verses, we find references to celestial bodies that resonate with our modern knowledge. For instance, the Rigveda mentions Brhaspati, which aligns with what we now call Jupiter, and Vena, our familiar Venus. Think about that. Thousands of years before Galileo turned his telescope to the sky, these ancient seers were already identifying and naming these distant worlds. This wasn't just casual observation, it was a deep, systematic engagement with the cosmos. They even had specific terms for this profound study: Jyotisha, meaning the science of light, and Nakshatra Vidya, the science of stars. It tells us that for them, understanding the heavens was as fundamental as understanding the earth beneath their feet. Their cosmic understanding extended far beyond just naming planets. It was woven into the very fabric of their daily lives and their concept of time. Vedic astronomy didn't rely on precise mechanical clocks like ours. Instead, they defined time units by observing natural, long-term celestial events. Imagine trying to keep track of time not by seconds and minutes, but by the grand cycles of the moon and the sun. To keep their lunar and solar calendars in harmony, they even inserted extra months, what we call intercalary months, at regular intervals. This wasn't just about practical timekeeping, it was about aligning human existence with the grand rhythmic breathing of the universe. It was about ensuring that their rituals, their harvests, and their lives were in perfect sync with the celestial dance above. It's a bit like a cosmic clock, where the hands are the sun and moon, and the gears are the intricate calculations of ancient astronomers. One of the most fascinating aspects of their system was the concept of Nakshatras. Imagine, if you will, the moon's journey across the night sky, divided into 27 or 28 distinct segments, kind of like cosmic neighborhoods. Each of these segments was a nakshatra, and it was often associated with a specific prominent star or constellation within that region. These nakshatras were more than just markers. They were actually integral to their understanding of celestial movements and their influence on earthly events. It was a detailed map of the lunar path, allowing them to track the moon's subtle shifts and predict its movements with, honestly, remarkable accuracy. It's kind of similar to how we use constellations today to navigate the night sky, but with an added layer of deep cultural and spiritual significance. The Rigveda also reveals a profound way in which these ancient people connected with the cosmos, through personification and allegory. They didn't just observe the sun, moon, and stars, they saw them as living entities, as divine forces influencing their world. For example, when the Rigveda speaks of a demon descending from the sky and disappearing underground, it might sound like a mythical tale. But some scholars hypothesize that such descriptions could be allegorical representations of real astronomical events, like a meteorite falling to Earth. This isn't a definitive fact, but a compelling interpretation that shows how their spiritual narratives might have been deeply intertwined with their observations of the natural world. It's a beautiful way of making the vast, impersonal cosmos feel intimately connected to human experience, turning scientific observation into a poetic story. The sheer scale of the Rigveda itself is, honestly, just astounding. It's a monumental work, composed of 10 volumes containing 1,028 hymns and over 10,552 verses. This vast collection is not just a religious text, it's actually a primary source for understanding pre-Siddhantic astronomy, holding some of the oldest celestial observations recorded in Indian history. It's kind of like an ancient library, filled with the observations and insights of generations of stargazers. This really demonstrates a civilization that didn't just glance at the heavens, but meticulously recorded and preserved their observations, passing down this cosmic wisdom through oral traditions for centuries before it was finally written down. The astronomical insights found in the Rigveda weren't just for, contemplation. They actually had practical applications. They formed the very foundation for the construction of altars and the performance of sacred rituals. The Sulba Sutras, which are part of the Kalpa Sutras, contain valuable astronomical knowledge that guided these precise constructions. This shows us that their spiritual practices were deeply intertwined with their scientific observations and mathematical understanding. Imagine building a sacred structure, knowing that its dimensions and alignment were a reflection of the cosmic order, a way to bring the heavens down to earth. It was a profound blend of spirituality, science, and art, all working in harmony. So, what does the Rigveda tell us about ancient astronomy? Well, it tells us that for these ancient people, astronomy was more than just a science. It was actually a way of life, a spiritual journey to understand the universe and their place within it. The detailed descriptions of celestial bodies, the precise tracking of lunar and solar cycles, and the profound philosophical interpretations, all of these point to a highly sophisticated astronomical tradition. The Rigveda stands as a powerful testament to the intellectual curiosity and observational prowess of ancient civilizations. And honestly, it's a legacy that continues to inspire wonder and research even today. It reminds us that the human quest to understand the cosmos is a timeless endeavor, connecting us across millennia. If you're as captivated by these ancient cosmic insights as I am, and you believe there's more to discover about our shared human history with the stars, please share this video with anyone who might find it interesting. And, subscribe to Universal Insights to continue exploring the life secrets and cosmic mysteries that surround us. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What aspects of Rigvedic astronomy resonate most with you? What other ancient astronomical discoveries do you find most compelling?